And looking at China's population, it's very surprising to me that living here for almost 10 years, I don't see homeless people on the street.
Under this bridge, looking for a homeless person. But yeah, there's no temporary shelter built here for a homeless person. I've seen a tent, and I'm pretty sure we're going to find a homeless person in that tent. Come on, I can't wait to show you guys. I've seen a homeless person right here in this city. Let's go check out the tent. I hope I'm not disappointed. Oh, what's in there? Oh, it's COVID. Are these homeless people? No. They are just workers that cleans up the whole place, the whole park. Ni hao. No homeless people found in this city, sleeping on the streets or having shelter under bridges or around the parks in the city.
In China, we are to respect everyone, to take care of everyone. Government will be give them warm home. Will be not let them to sleep on the street. Yeah.
I feel like if there's an initiative for homeless people to access a place for themselves and have a place they can call home and have shelter over their head, that is a good thing. So over. Thank you. All right.
Living in China for almost 10 years, there is something that is very surprising to me that today I want to work on this project. That I did a little research, and it's estimated that there are over 180 million homeless people around the world. And looking at China's population, it's very surprising to me that living here for almost 10 years, I don't see homeless people on the streets. Why? This is something that I've been thinking about for some days now, that I want to work on it. I want to go out on the street of China to see whether I'll find homeless people on the street, because I've seen videos of other countries, more advanced countries, first world countries, third world countries, even my own country, Ghana. There are beggars, there are homeless people on the street, they sleep in tents, they sleep under bridges. But it's very shocking that looking at the population of China, I have never seen homeless people on the streets. Are these people being taken from the street to certain places that we don't know? So today I'm going to go out on the street. I live in a city called Wehai in the Shanghai province of China. And the population of Wehai is about 2.8 million people living in this city. So I think that 2.8 million people, there should be someone sleeping on the street. Don't you think so? So today's video is going to be another experience for me as a black man living here. And also as part of Living in China series, whereby we share our everyday experiences. I'm going out today to look for homeless people on the street. So this video, I dedicate this video to all homeless people around the world who are going through a series of problems, challenges, to find a place, a better place to lay their heads, to find comfort and shelter. This video is dedicated to you, but this video is a way to create an awareness that if the Chinese government indeed is taking these people out of the streets and taking care of them, then it can be replicated in other countries. Another thing I've observed is also that during my stay in this country, I've seen beggars, but these are relatively old people. Sometimes they will approach you and they'll say, oh, give them something. If you tell them you don't have cash, they even have QR code, WeChat or Alipay, and they will show that, oh, you can scan and give me something, you know. I've seen that before. But as a matter of fact, I've never seen homeless people. I've never seen someone putting a tent outside China, sleeping on the street. So stick around. We are going around in the city of Wehai to find homeless people. King Kwesi, like this video, share, subscribe, and let's grow the channel together. Peace out.
Wehai, and I live in this garden, and I want to show you guys around. So these are apartments, beautiful complex apartments in the city. And look, over here, there are no homeless people. There are no shelters being put here for people to sleep on the street. So stick around as I go out today to look for homeless people in the city of Wehai, China. Let's see whether we're going to find people sleeping on the streets, under bridges, around some parks in the city. Let's see. This is just my daily experience I want to share with the world, because living here for almost 10 years, if I don't see homeless people, then it means that the people here and the government is doing something right that can be replicated in other cities or in other countries around the world. Because I think it's everyone's right to have a decent accommodation. So you can see some old man over there enjoying the sun, because it's a beautiful sunny day out here. This is some of the apartment complex in the city. Yeah, I've seen videos in other countries whereby you see a lot of people like putting tents and some temporary shelters around the stretch of the streets. But over here, you can see just a car park. Just a car park. Oh, that's a beautiful Maybach Benz over there. Some of these Chinese guys are pretty rich. Yeah, there's a lot of rich people over here. Black man experience. Right now, I'm on the street of Wehai, looking for homeless people. I know it's quite funny, but it's something that I've been thinking about for some days now, and I want to work on this project. So currently I'm at the Wehai Stadium area, and I think this should be a good place to support some homeless people. There are no homeless people around here. There's a lot of space here. That should be a good place for people to, build some temporary shelters just to find some comfort, So let's check out this place. Whether we're gonna find some homeless people over there. No, there are no homeless people here. Benches here, for people just to sit around in the just serene park, just to enjoy. You can hear birds chirping all over the place, but there are no homeless people on this side of the city. So this place is used for an emergency situation, emergency goods supply area for makeshift tents, emergency sewage discharge, helicopter pad, emergency fire extinguisher. So this place basically is for emergency situations. But right now you can see over here the place is virtually empty. There are no homeless people over here in this part of the city Wehai. Now let's go to other places in the city, whether we're going to find some homeless people on the streets or not. So this is the Wehai swimming pool. So over here, it's just a beautiful stretch. You can see kids riding bicycles all over the place. And it's a car park. And also no homeless person around this area. So there is an overpass right in front of me. I'm going to take a round overpass to see whether I'll find some homeless people right here around this part of the city. I'm not too sure, but let's go check it out. So mostly in other cities around the world, when you're looking for homeless people, you see them just lodging, sleeping under bridges like this. But over here, it's empty. It's totally empty. I'm under this bridge looking for a homeless person, but yeah, there's no temporary shelter built here for a homeless person. I'm gonna take a walk over the overpass and go to the other side. Maybe I'll find one. There's actually a bus stop right here. Wehai number 1 high school bus stop. No homeless person is spotted right here in this part of the city. I don't know whether I'm gonna find a homeless person today, but I still have to work on this project. It's part of my experiences living here. Wow, this is so cool. Walking on this overpass, you have an overview of the Wehai number 1 high school. I'm also doing a poll on Instagram asking my friends in China whether they've seen homeless people in China or not. So after the end of the polls, I'll put it in the video to show the number of people who voted yes or no. The only people I'm seeing, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. The only people I'm seeing here are the cleaners around the bridge. There are no shelters right here under this overpass. No shelter No shelter, just weeds. I've seen a tent, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna find a homeless person in that tent. Come on, I can't wait to show you guys. I've seen a homeless person right here in this city. Let's go check out the tent. I hope I'm not disappointed. Oh, what's in there? Oh, it's COVID. So this structure was my sure bet of seeing a homeless person. But as you can see, it's not a homeless shelter. It's just a shelter for dirty stuff for COVID. So still no homeless person out here. Nucleic acid sampling point. Yeah, so I am disappointed. This is not a shelter for homeless people. This is a shelter for COVID. Okay, so I'm still walking around the park. To see whether I'll find a homeless person right here in this city. It's a beautiful park in the city of Wehai. Why no homeless person around? What is happening? Are these people being kept away from the public view? Or the government has built a structure and taking all these homeless people to that structure? That's going to be very, very good thing to do, just to give shelter to the homeless. I'm hoping I'll see a Chinese person to talk to give me an idea of why we don't see homeless people on the streets of China. So look here, still no homeless people over here. Wow, my goodness. I've been walking for about an hour and 2 now and still have not seen a homeless person. I can't climb the steps up there because it seems like it's a temple up on that hill. You know, the children behind me, they are just debating. Someone is saying Megwada, someone is saying Fijora. Like one of the kids saying like I'm from Africa, the other person saying I'm from America, and they're just debating. It's funny though. You know, yeah, most people assume that because you're a black person, you're from Africa. Some of them all assume you're from America. Yeah, it is what it is in China.
One thing I've observed in China is the respect for family values. Chinese put so much importance on family. I don't know, maybe it's also because of the one-child policy years ago in China. It made families to respect their children and value them and work so hard to take care of these children. You don't see a lot of beggars on the street of China also because the ordinary Chinese people are very hardworking.
Ni hao. I'm in my next location, still scouting for homeless people. Let's look under this bridge. Huh? And I met up with my brother here, Ivanville. Hi, man.
Yo, what's up?
Good, man. So Ivan is also a content creator based in China.
Yeah.
You can just check out his channel. I'll leave the link in the description. Check out his channel and subscribe.
Yeah, Ivan Veer. So I just met your boy King Kwesi. This is my brother. Yes.
I've not been to countries like the US, Canada, UK, Australia, and other big countries around the world. So I can't say for the reason why there are homeless people that sleeps on the street. But this is my experience right here in China. I've been walking around, but I've not seen a homeless person in this city right now. Wehai is about 2.8 million population. So there should be a place, there should be people at least having tents and putting up stretchers, temporary stretchers to lay their heads on the streets in some parks. But as you can see here, it's totally clean. Just shops here. There's nobody sleeping on the streets in the city of Wehai. What is happening in China? What is actually happening in China? Does the government take these people out of the streets and give them a place to stay? Is that the case? Comment and let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know the homeless situation in your country of abode. Let me know the current situation in the city where you live. If you're in China, let me know whether you've seen a homeless person before. I have never seen one. And that is why I'm doing this video today, to share my experience as a black man living here in this city called Wehai. I am still disappointed. I've been working, but I'm still disappointed. It seems like it's an exercise that is not going to end the way I want it. I am disappointed that the people are not sleeping on the streets. Are these homeless people? No. They are just workers that cleans up the whole place, the whole park. Ni hao, ni hao, ni hao, ni hao. Xinyan Kuai I'm still in my New Year season, so This building is called the Happiness Gate, and it's one of the landmarks of the city of Wehai. If you just search Wehai on Google or any search engine, you're probably gonna see this beautiful landmark called the Happiness Gate. Just people going about their business, selling petty items here. Still no homeless people on this stretch. Just people enjoying their everyday life, watching the ocean. Yeah, so I've been walking around trying to see homeless people in Wehai. Why are there no homeless people on the streets?
Because in China we are to respect everyone, to take care of everyone. Government will be give them warm home. Will be not let them to sleep on the street. Yeah.
Also, actually, most of the homeless people are given a place to stay and live in China.
Yes. If because China is a big country, have lots of people, and even you don't have anything, you are poor, but they still know you. You need to go to government to have your information, give them. They will give you home, help you find a job. Yes.
Wow. So those people, when they are giving home, are they paying some rent? You know, like if you rent an apartment, you pay money to the landlord, or they live there for free?
Difference. Depends. Like if you everything, you're healthy, you're stronger, younger, and they will let you give you work and let you pay.
Okay.
And if you are sickness person and old person, they will not. They will let you go to older home.
So this is gonna be my last part of the city, scouting for homeless people. After this place, I'm done, and I'll just go home, put a video together, and show you guys. I've been walking around for hours, and it's pretty cold in this city. I think I've showed you guys that there are homeless people in China, but they don't live on the street. They don't have tents, shelters to put up temporarily by themselves just to live on the street. I learned from this video that the government provides place for homeless people who have less income and are poor, in that condition, to have a place that they can call home, and they also get government support, which I think is something good. If that is true, it must be applauded, and governments around the world can learn a thing or two from this, because nobody deserves to sleep on the streets. Nobody deserves to sleep on the streets. The lighthouse, this is one of the most popular places in the city of Wehai to still scout for people, homeless people in China. This shade must be a good place for homeless people to sleep. But as I said, no homeless people around here. This is an IE walking a dog. It's a beautiful city, sunny day here, but it's still pretty cold. These are some of the apartments in the city. Pretty sure this place is very expensive. Is this place very expensive? This apartment very expensive?
Yeah.
很贵吗？
很贵。这一栋楼3800万。
Oh, it's about 3 million.
3 million
3.8 million. 3.8 million, close to 4 million RMB to own one of these houses. It's one of the beautiful places because it overlooks the ocean. Yeah. Like I said before, I am very disappointed in my quest to find homeless people in China. I've been walking for hours now, and in this city, I have not seen one person sleeping or having a shelter on the streets. That means that this city or the government in this city has provided a place for homeless people. I feel like if there's an initiative for homeless people to access a place for themselves and have a place they can call home and have shelter over their head, that is a good thing. So over here is a park. It's a beautiful park in the city of Wehai, but as you can see here, no homeless people.